That was smashing. Rodgers and Hart, eh?
Sorry it took me so long coming over. When people applaud, I normally stand in one place and say thank you an awful lot. Right.
I'm all right.
I've been so nervous about doing this. I feel like, well, since I found out I was doing it last week, I started doing this interview in my bed at 2 o'clock in the morning, and you were a pillow. And it went on from 2 o'clock until 6 in the morning. And actually, as you know, as the night goes on, you get a bit more tired. I got quite psychotic. Don't ask me that! What do you think you're asking me that for? Parky, stop it!
What question triggered that reaction?
I can't remember. It might have been about anything at that point.
All right. But what was the thrust of the interview? Can you remember? I mean,
well, the thrust of the interview, in fact. Yeah, no, the thrust. I can't remember now, but I was ace. You were a bit wooden.
Was that? I thought it might turn out like that. Yeah. So look, I tell you what. Let's recap on what's happened to you since last year on the programme.
A lot of tours.
I made some notes.
Okay. Well done.
All right.
It's really professional, isn't it, Parky?
Big headline in the paper.
Big Ed.
No. He's in love with Jerry.
Parky, I told you not to ask that.
You did not ask me not to.
No. I'm in love with Jerry. I am. I love her very much.
Do you?
She's my friend.
All right.
Keep you all guessing.
It says something else in one of the papers today.
What's that?
It says you're having an affair with her.
Oh, yeah, we occasionally shag, yeah.
That's okay. I don't know how you can occasionally shag and still be friends, but can you?
Well, I'll tell you in a couple of months if it peters off a little bit.
All right, now, the other thing, you went on holiday, of course, didn't you, when after the last show, to get away from it all. And in fact, you're followed by about 300 paparazzi, weren't you? Yeah,
we were. We went off to Saint-Tropez, and then everybody followed us, which they do, inevitably.
And will?
Yeah. But it's nice, because it saves on photos, holiday photos. They're all ready-made. Yeah.
And what's happened also in that time since we last met is your career's taken off in an extraordinary way. You've made a major breakthrough from just being a recording artist, becoming so much bigger than that. I mean, singer, all-round entertainer. Yeah,
no, it is truly amazing what's happened to me. And for a lot of it, I couldn't see it because I was so wrapped up in, you know, thinking of the privacy thing going, and everybody wants a bit of my attention. I've got to be here, and I've got to be over there, and I've got to come on and do this show, and then I've got to go sing the album. I wasn't enjoying it very much. And I don't know what's happened to me, but over the last few months, you know, I've just settled back, and it's amazing. I sell lots of records. I'm in a very privileged position, and life's great at the minute. You know, I'm really enjoying myself.
And what about the booze and the drugs and things like that?
Fancy pint. Of orange juice now, Parky.
All right, because again, last time after you had a bad time before you came on the show last time, and then you went away, and there's been reports of you falling off the wagon, so to speak, and clinics and that sort of thing.
Yeah, I love a clinic, me.
Like a nice clinic.
Yeah, no, you know, I was coming on national television and talking about it. It's weird for me because I've been trying to get sober, or I've been trying to stay clean for the last 4 years, and I keep falling off, and I keep getting back on, and I don't know what's going to happen this time, but I'm doing okay.
Enjoy doing it.
No, I don't. I absolutely hate doing it. I really do hate doing it.
But I mean, the other curious thing too, if you read about your career, is you seem to do this when everything's going great for you. You know, your career's happening, everything, people love you, and all of a sudden, where you go? I mean, what is it? Boredom? What is it?
I should be paying you 100 quid for this, shouldn't I? Shall I lie back? Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. For me personally, I get an awful lot of success, and a lot of the times I don't think I deserve it, and then I want to sabotage it. You know, I want to mess it all up. But
why would you want to mess it all up, though? I mean, why?
I don't know. I'm still trying to work that out.
I mean, because you like what you're doing, don't you?
Yeah, I love what I'm doing.
So
I love what I'm doing.
It's not as if you sort of hate it.
No, I haven't enjoyed it in the past, strangely enough. I wasn't, you know.
But what's the difference now?
I've got my head out of my arse.
That's a good psychiatric phrase, isn't it?
What you need to do, young Robert, is take your head firmly out of your arse. Really? Save me £7 grand in therapy bills then.
Well, let's move on from that subject, shall we?
I fancy a drink now.
When you were imagining this interview, did you think that it would include this?
Yeah.
You did?
And I didn't know what I was going to say.
Didn't know you were going to say that. All right. Now, what about that song that you sang there? And that's Rodgers and Hart. I mean, that's not your bag, as they say.
Oh, it is my bag.
It is it?
Yeah.
Well, it would be from your youth, of course, because your dad was a singer, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And that was the kind of song he would sing?
Yeah, he did. He's Stoke-on-Trent's answer to, well, a geriatric version of me, actually, my father. And I used to go out with him on Tuesdays, and we used to go up to the pub. It was the predecessor to karaoke. It was called Open Mic. And it was a real spit and sawdust type pub next to the canal. And there was an old guy that used to play the organ, and regulars used to get up and do the same songs that they did every week. That all black magic that they know so well. That's all black magic got the inner spell. And the fella on the organ was Bill Pope. I don't know what's happened to Bill. I used to go every week, and the same people used to go, "Go on, Robert, get up and sing that Jack the Wife you do. So do Jack the Wife." So I'd get up and sing Mac the Knife.
So you've got this total repertoire of songs from your youth, which were all those just the one. But I mean, would you ever consider doing an album of classics like that, a Great American Songbook?
Yeah, no, I'd love to.
That was great.
Yeah, no,
really
I actually felt better doing that than I did my own song.
Really?
Yeah, I really enjoyed doing that.
I mean, it must be a big buzz to stand in front of a big band like that and get that some noise behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, I didn't. You know, I've only just got this thing that I'm actually a singer, and that's what I do. And the thought of actually standing in front of a big band used to petrify me. But now, really, I want to do it.
Why did you not think you were a singer? What was the problem?
Here we go again. What was the problem? I don't know. It's probably lack of self-worth, thinking that I couldn't do this, I wasn't capable of that, I wasn't capable of this, that and the other. And also being in Take That and standing at the back and doing all the dancing and being told that you couldn't sing. That was a big thing in it, but, you know, I can sing, can't I? Yeah.
You're a marvellous all-round entertainer, that's what you are, and that's your niche, and it's a very particular niche as well. Now, the obvious thing for you to do, of course, and you've done a bit before when you were a kid, is acting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, have movie offers been there, or...?
Yeah, they have. A lot of movie offers come in each week, and it's very flattering. It's very flattering, but I'm not sure that I want to do it just yet. You know, there's been lots of talk about me doing James Bond, which would be nice.
Playing James Bond?
Yes.
Great.
Yeah, but James Bond was...
James Bond?
James Bond.
Yeah.
Have you been asked?
Oh, no.
Have you been asked, Amanda?
I've been asked.
You've been asked. Amanda's been asked, yeah. But I mean, the story itself's been extraordinary from the very beginning, hasn't it? I mean, take that and to where you are now. I mean, how do you see yourself in the future? I mean, what is that going to be? Is it going to be more of an actor or what?
How do I see myself in the future? I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to do it anymore.
Don't want to do what anymore?
We'll just be in the business anymore.
You don't want to be?
Only joking. Yeah. The sun, the mirror, the news of the world.
Robbie says he's going to snub the business.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. I've got stadiums coming up in the summer that I'm really looking forward to. I've got lots of touring to do. And in November, that's when I take some time off and decide what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. You know, I'm going to take a year off, maybe a couple of years, and see what Rob wants to do.
What about America? Because that's the last...
Yeah, there's a few Americans in here tonight, isn't there?
There are. Why do you think
Can you go home and ask why I don't sell any records there?
Why do you think it is?
Why do I think I don't sell any records there?
Yeah.
We just don't get it. We just don't get him. I don't know. I could blame it on a crap record company, or I could blame it on the fact that every time that I've been there, I've been absolutely drunk.
Really?
Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I'll go back and have another bash at it later.
Yeah. We're talking about being drunk, of course. There was a story, wasn't there, not about you being in a clinic? recently?
No, it was a story that never ran, but I did have people ringing me up saying, we've just been told by the News of the World they're running this story tomorrow. I didn't realise you've been in the Priory for the last 2 weeks for cocaine addiction. And,
Got me.
well, you know, I drink like a witch, but I don't, I'm not very druggy, never have been. So I don't know where they got it from. It turned out, I think it was, we were talking about road rage earlier. I had an altercation with some guy in a restaurant. It was kind of restaurant rage, I think. And I think it was him, because apparently there was some nutter ringing up the Priory saying, I'm Hugh Grant, I'm really depressed, I'm really screwed up, I need to come in and see you. And the Priory bought it hook, line and sinker. And then somehow, I'm sure it wasn't the Priory, because they'd never do such a thing, someone leaked it to the News of the World, and yeah, they were about to run it. I wanted them to run it. I wanted the libel money.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah. It makes us
Exciting lives.
I know. It must make you feel quite sort of.
Yeah.
What's the word?
Boring.
Well, listen. All the best with all your future ventures. Have a nice holiday. Have a nice tour and all that sort of thing. And you're very welcome back here anytime at all.
Thank you very much.
Robbie Williams.
Thank you.
From all of us here, a very good night. Good night.